Day 3. All right, so I am going swimming because now we're back home and I have to go to the local pool, but I love to swim because it's low impact and it burns more calories than a lot of other activities. And like I said, it's low impact. So I'm old and I need low impact. And anyway, so I've got 2 major things that I'm trying to work on today. My 2 major goals for today. Number 1, eat healthier, or not healthy, because I'm not a healthy eater at all, but get my calories in line. I am only a calorie counter. And I know that's terrible and people probably say that's the worst thing ever, but I am only a calorie counter. That's all I do. I don't do smoothies. I don't do vegan. I will eat a candy bar for breakfast and I often do. But I do count calories. And so my calories have been extremely off for the past 2 days because of San Diego. And so I need to get back on track. So what I do is if I've been eating above my calorie limit for a couple of days, then I just decrease for the same amount of days. And not by a lot, not starvation, not anything under 1,000 calories or anything. But, if I normally would eat 1,600 calories, I'll eat 1,200 calories until I make up the difference of what, the extra stuff that I put in. So that is my goal, to get back on track. Number 1. Number 2, clean up the house, because my house is a disaster. My daughter's left all kinds of things out and we just got to clean up. So there's that. And I just sort of let it go last week because my dad was in the hospital. And I guess I actually have 3 things. I've got work stuff to do. But other than that, see if my car is shaking? Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, I have to respond to my dad's email now that he's out of the hospital. He thinks he's fine. But he's very concerned about my mother and about her memory issues, which is one of the reasons why I ended up taking a day. I took a day off last week. Well, he went into the hospital. Obviously, I had to rush to the hospital and find out what was the matter. And it was a micro stroke, a TIA. It's like a micro stroke. And so he's actually in pretty good health other than that. He's just extremely overweight and he's lost now mobility. He had one before and he lost the ability to write and fine motor skills. And now he has lost the ability to use his left leg. So he's still determined that he's gonna walk around, but he's lost the ability to use his left leg. But my mom's memory issues, she will not feed herself. She really can't be on her own. And so that was a major reason I took off last week. So I have to address his email where he's talking about her memory issues and he's concerned for her, because I'm also concerned for her and something needs to be done, and I don't think that they can live alone anymore, but that is an extremely difficult conversation to have. So maybe I should just concentrate on getting my eating under control and cleaning the house. I'll have to figure out how to compose that email. It's not like I don't see them. Obviously, I can go over and have that conversation face to face, but he sent me the email, so I feel that maybe emailing in return is the best option. But for right now, I am gonna go swim.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're a Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of.
So after I swam, then I took my daughter to a skate class, and then before that, I switched out my bag to the Celine Ava bag. This is the medium one, I think it's called. It has a non-detachable strap in this white canvas print. I had this bag sold this bag, got this bag back again. Now, I will say this, maybe I'll use the loop bag tomorrow and then show you the loop bag, but this one holds so much more than the Louis Vuitton loop, even though if I remember correctly, on the websites, it appears the loop bag is bigger. It's not. This one has way more capacity. So maybe I'll do like a switch between the two. But I also switched out my SLGs. I now have my Celine card holder. And I do the SLG switch once a month. And it's usually a card holder and a mini pochette. And yes, I have a million mini pochettes, but I just can't. I can't figure out how people change bags every day without the mini pochette. Oh my gosh, my cat's here. He's gonna jump up. Okay, and then this mini pochette with the birds. 2017, 2018, whatever. But this is kind of like a wallet / everything else kind of a holder. So these are the two that I will be using for the rest of December. Here comes the cat. The rest of December. But just a quick review. Celine has gone through such a price increase. Hi, cat. And I think when I first started looking at this bag, I was under $1,000. It was like $900 and some dollars. And so this bag is now $1,600. It's crazy. Is it worth it? I mean, it's worth it if you really like this bag, and it's a nice little shoulder bag. Couple of things I just wanted to share. One, obviously it is not really hands-free. It falls off, you can't get anything done. I was helping my daughter tie her skates, and I actually had to set the bag down to get that done. So security wise, like, this is not a #1 bag. I would never take this swimming, so tomorrow when I go to the pool, this bag isn't coming with me. I'm gonna switch into another bag. The capacity is pretty good for a relatively small bag. You can see I have the card holder I just showed you, the mini pochette. Now I've seen I've seen people that put like all their lip products in here and their hand sanitizer and it bulges out. I don't do that. I have eye drops, medication, things of that nature. Little things that I need, any kind of like coupons or perfume, that kind of stuff. So it's fairly flat. I use it to complement. And one of the things I like about this particular combination, although the key pouch from Louis Vuitton kind of serves the same purpose, is that like when I was at the hotel, I had the same combination, just Gucci card holder and a different mini pochette. Like, you just put the card holder in the mini pochette and you're good to go. And I find that so much more convenient and easy to use than just the key clay with your keys attached at the end, because this one can be a little bit more hands-free by sitting on your arm, or, you know, I have a bulky sweater on, but I think, yeah. So I can even with a bulky sweater on, I can just, if I were to use that, if I had a tote bag and I wanted to just have my cards and stuff, I could have it here. Whereas if I had, you can't fit your phone in here, but if I had my phone in my pocket and this, I could use it as a shoulder bag. Obviously, it would depend on the jacket you're wearing, your size, all that other kind of stuff. But if you're a petite woman, and I have my Ray-Ban sunglasses, as you can see, they do fit in the mini pochette. So with some small bags like the Louis Vuitton loop bag, I will use the mini pochette as a sunglass case so it doesn't get scratched up. But back to this bag, which is the bag we're talking about. Still in here, I have my keys, and those are my keys, not my husband's. So it's the kind that you actually have to like turn in the lock. Some hand cream, AirPods, hand sanitizer, do our lip glow, yes, a hair tie, and in this, it has one pocket over here on the side. It did have some cash in there earlier, but it doesn't. I have 4 wet wipes that the cat would love to chew on. Do all cats do this? Is this like a cat thing? What? He does this with any kind of like plastic and or he's just crazy like that. So the I went grocery shopping then. I should have vlogged grocery shopping because I don't know, maybe that would be interesting. But the downfall to this bag is that it is a shoulder bag and it doesn't fall off, but if you're used to having something crossbody or across your chest, like the Gucci, like obviously this is work. You have to hold on to it, you have to maintain it, but I liked it with my outfit today. And like I said, I just hate using the same bag twice. And I think it does hold, it's very lightweight, and I think it does hold a decent amount. I think this bag is very trendy right now. So will it see another price increase? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. The way, and this is something that just is bothering me so much right now. You have all of these high-end luxury brands upping their prices, but places like Fashionphile and Rebag are lowering their offers on these things. So there's no way you can do any kind of resale. Like there's just no way. If you're gonna do resale, I think you're gonna lose at least $1,000 on a bag, even if it's brand new. I will give you an example. I was contemplating for a moment selling my Louis Vuitton City, even though I'm really glad that I didn't. But I was just interested to see what it was worth or what people would pay for it. Was it Rebag? One of them offered me like $350 and the other one offered me $500. It is a $2,300 bag and it was less than a year old. I mean, that's crazy. Cat, again, put your tail down. Have some decency, buddy. But isn't that, I mean, that is insane. Like, and the, I think it was like Fashionphile was like, we still want your stuff. I was like, no, heck no, no way. Cause you can't even buy a bag for that much. That's crazy. So I just wanted to make you aware that there's zero resale on any of these things. I did start an eBay. Maybe I'll talk about that. It hasn't like gotten much attention, but anyway, I do have like an eBay now. You can comment down below if you're interested, but it's so funny. I've been doing this and it's like everybody has, I see all the other like Vlogmases and bags and everything, and it's like within the first 2 hours they have like 800 views and then they have like 2,000 views. I'm sitting over here, it's 24 hours later, I'm like, I got 14 views. So funny. But I think it really hits home that idea of like, you know, things that I would tell my students, you know, you want to be an influencer or something, like that's rough. Now, am I coming from a disadvantage? Well, yeah, I mean, obviously I'm older, number one, but I think I haven't been doing it as long, number two, I'm not beautiful. You know, I don't do quirky things, like I don't eat weird things, or my daughter likes this one lady that yells a lot, like everything she does seems to be yelling. I don't play video games, I don't do challenges, but there's still like a lot of handbag people out there that started way after I did, that just, they get it, people like them. They just have that. It's hard, and I talk to people for a living. I have a SAG card. Like even with that, like it's very, very difficult. And these kids are like, I'm gonna be an influencer. It's like, okay, well, you might want to start now. Like you might really want to start now to maybe build up that base. But this bag, would I get it? Yeah, I'd get it. I mean, I sold it, like I said, I sold it and then I bought it back. I did not take a loss. When I sold it, I really did not take a loss on this bag, and I bought it again for under retail because I got it on Fashionphile, brand new, with its tags and all of, I think the tags were still in here when I got it. I must have taken them out, but
I got it before, no, I got it like on the first day of the price increase, and Fashionphile hadn't updated its prices because, you know, Fashionphile traditionally will charge above retail. And so I got it before the price increase. No, I got it before Fashionphile figured out there was a price increase and raised the price, because had they realized that there was a, you know, if the bag was now $1,600, I would not have gotten it for what I got it for, which was basically like $200 under retail. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm so happy to have it back in my collection. I'm not parting with it ever again. Like, this guy is gonna stay with me, and I'm very happy with this purchase, but it's gonna get changed out tomorrow. We know that, because I can't hold on to a bag for more than 24 hours.